Hello everyone, Pallytime here, or should I say Rock and Stone. Welcome to Mother Game Time. Today we're taking a look at one of the best games on Steam, Deep Rock Galactic. This game was developed by Ghost Ship Games and published by Coffee Stain Publishing. It came out on May 13th, 2020, and it has been so fun to play with friends ever since then. I actually played Deep Rock early on at PAX East, and it was my favorite game on the show floor. And I realized recently that I've never made a video about this game. Even though we've streamed it a ton and we have events in this game when we do charity events, it's something I've never brought to YouTube. So today, we're changing that. Essentially, Deep Rock Galactic has you playing as a space dwarf that goes out for missions sent to you by your employer to gather things all around the galaxy. There are missions that are very straightforward, like gather 200 Morkite. All you have to do is walk around the levels, find the familiar sheen, collect it, and bring it back home. There are other missions where you may be escorting a gigantic piece of hardware that's drilling through a level for you, only to stop when it needs repairs or needs refueling. There's also missions where you might be uncovering lost equipment from other dwarves that did not successfully come back from their missions. But it all starts right here in the quest hub. Now, there is something you need to know about me. I only play Driller. That's it. I have 2 minutes on Gunner because I logged in as a Gunner on accident and I was trying to figure out how to change. Everything I've done in this game has been from the Driller's POV. There are 4 classes in total though. The Engineer, who can build a turret to help defend points of interest. The Engineer can also leave platforms on the ground for your team to jump on. The Gunner, who has a massive machine gun to fight back aliens with, that can also make zip lines to traverse big caves. And the Scout, who has a flare gun and a grappling hook. I don't have any footage of that though, because I don't play those classes. However, customization is the name of the game here. There are several different weapons that I can go into battle with. Currently, right now, we're using the corrosive sludge pump. And you see these little mods? This is like a talent tree for my weapon. And I'm building it to the exact specifications that I want to use it as. Oh, I have a new thing that I can unlock. You basically kit out your character by doing missions from the mission selection board. Each of these icons is a different type of mission, and each of these areas is a different biome. When we jump in to do a level, the levels are procedurally generated, but they mimic what their environment is like. So the magma core up here is all going to be fiery, dark, and smoky areas, whereas the glacial area here, very frozen, very cold, and the radioactive areas have damage around certain areas. You can't get too close to certain rocks or you start to take damage. There's a lot of variety here. You can customize your character quite a lot. Some of these items are from DLCs, but there's also items that you can get from playing through the game and just filling out the battle pass that's been released with the last 2 seasons. And not to mention, this is up to 4 players, right? You can get together for a drink at the bar before heading out, and it actually gives you a little buff as well. There's also a memorial hall hidden off to the side that actually has gigantic statues that can be amassed based on the accomplishments that you've done.
Is where we honor the fallen. Feel free to walk around and pay your respects.
Because I've leveled up my Driller so much, I was actually able to prestige and start leveling him again, and I got a big golden statue to celebrate that. But enough of our introduction, let's do a mission. I'm gonna bring you to my favorite type, and I really hope you like it. Oh, we're not even that deep. This'll be fine.
Next round is on me.
So because I'm playing by myself, I actually have a whoa, that's a big entrance. Wait a minute. Am I really expected to jump off of this? I'm gonna take damage. Wow, we have a ridiculous cave today. Oh, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Hold on, I'll get off.
Scanners have located several huge deposits of liquid morkite. To extract it, we're sending in a refinery for you to set up. Locate the wells of liquid morkite, set up pipelines, and pump it all back to the refinery. Good luck, team.
Roger that. Will do. So we're in a procedurally generated cave based off of... Wait, is that friendly? What is that? Oh! We're in a procedurally generated cave based off of the biome that we have entered, but everything around me, ouch, is destructible. So as a driller, one of my main motivations is carving out my own path in a level to make traversing a little bit easier. So for instance, I need to get down to the low ground. What's the easiest way for me to do that? Find a solid rock and start drilling into it. This will allow me to change the terrain and make a much more easily accessible ramp to move through the environment. This is why I love the driller. It's all about making the world suit you. Now, our goal for this mission is to refine some liquid, I don't remember what it was called, but we do that by finding these spouts of blue flame. If we request a pump, Corporate will send that pump down right away. Hey, there it is.
Let's get it.
Now, my job has to be to link this pump back to our central station here, because this is where the refining is actually going to take place. So if I walk over here and I grab this, I can... stay back, face crawlers! We can take this and run it all the way over to that refiner. And once it's connected, nice and easy, right? We can actually... Will you finish it for me, Bosco? Bosco's our companion that comes on missions with us. I don't normally have him because I usually just play this game with my friends. But yeah, he's certainly looking at that. He's checking that out. Hey, Bosco! Yeah, all I have to do is control and click on that, and he'll put that together for me. So, once this is fully constructed, we're gonna have to find 2 more of these things. But the... Oh, hold on, big guy here. Let me pull out the C4 for this. That was pretty good. Pretty solid hit. We gotta get him out of here, though. Luckily, our corrosive cannon just melts right through him. Ugh. All right, so let me show you the cool part of this. Once these are done, we can actually skate on the rails that we've made to get quick access to the pump that we just built. This allows us to really go crazy with how we traverse around the level. I can hold tab to bring open a map. This can help me find the natural gas geysers. We can see this is the direction my character is facing. I'm the yellow arrow. And this pink thing through the wall is another one of the geysers. Well, the fastest way between 2 points is a straight line. I do have fuel for my drill that I have to manage, but as long as I don't overheat this thing, I'm able to reload it and cool it off much faster to keep traversing through areas really, really quickly. So just like that, we made a highway for this pump, and that's something only a driller could do. Every other class would have to find their own solution to getting over here, which is usually just walk to it.
Send a pump jack, please.
On these missions as well, you'll find bonus materials. Gold, of course, is great to bring home. Hey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to show this thing over here.
Up to the refinery.
But there's also even more rare materials. You may see some shiny rocks glowing in a wall. I don't think any of these colors are the right ones. But if we see that, we can actually drill into the wall to find like rare gems and emeralds and stuff like that. We also have some torches we could throw out to see a little bit better in the darkness. These torches do replenish, but it's on a cooldown. That's why the scout can be really handy to have around. He just keeps levels illuminated, where my vision is pretty low at this point. If your inventory fills up, you actually have to... Uh-oh.
Detected a massive swarm on collision course.
You actually have to deposit the materials into your main hub. On other missions where you're traversing around, you'll actually have another robot with you named Molly that can help collect stuff. But all of this gold and nitra on the ground is very useful, so I'm trying to gather it. We just got a warning that a swarm is coming in. Normally what I do is dig into a wall to keep myself safe, but we'll see if we can hold our own on top of our little base here. These happen periodically, and the enemies that they send can very easily overwhelm me. Do I have a gun up here? No, I don't think so, but Bosco's on the way. Bosco's here to help. I do have a ability, I think. Yes, I can charm one of the enemies to be my pet because of the perks that I have spent, allowing me to have some reinforcements in here. And I have the high ground as well, which certainly helps out. It's kind of fun to like hunt rare designs like that red one I just killed on accident. This tame does have a cooldown, and I believe I do friendly fire into my own pet, but I have more perks to help support that as well. These pink swarmers have been coming after me this entire level and been chipping away at my health. They're actually the reason I'm at oh, it's gonna explode. They're the reason I'm at half health right now, which is less than ideal. However, there are ways for us to heal. Finish them. Will do, sir. Will do. Get him out of here. Actually, I'm not seeing two more. We can call in resupplies whenever we find nitra. This red material on the ground. I got most of this nitra from killing loot bugs. I know, it feels bad. It doesn't feel good killing loot bugs. But we're able to call in a resupply that comes from corporate. We can then get our health back as well as ammunition. This also refills my drill, gasoline, and you can track your total ammo at the bottom left. I'm 3 out of 4 pegs right now. That means I have 75% of my ammo. Let's just go ahead and max out here. I have the first 2 pumps installed, but I'm not sure where the third one is. So I'm kind of tempted to... Hey, settle down! Kind of tempted to just drill up and walk around a little bit. We'll find out together. The map in this game reminds me of Alien. Hey, here's some more nitra. This is what it looks like on the walls. So if I come up to this and just break it down, I'll collect, I think, 50 at a time. Let's say I'm playing by... Oh, God, more of the swarm! Let's say I was playing by myself and couldn't reach this. I can actually have Bosco. I could target this and have him come over. Now, he won't collect it, but what he will do is knock it down to the ground so I can collect it on my own later. Well, I guess now. I can collect it now. Whoa, look at that thing. Bosco's shooting at it, so I'm just gonna help him. Whoa, this thing sounds nuts. Bosco, why did we do that? Get this swarm off me. Oh, poor thing. I wonder if it's what was... It was called a breeder. I wonder if that's what was causing the swarms to come after me nonstop. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, finish this drill. I actually spotted the next geyser up above me. This one is gonna be awesome. Oh, and some more nitra there too. Oh, and another rare material. This green stuff. I don't know what it's called. Umanite. A little more nitra to bring home. We can probably get another resupply at this point. I also have a secondary task of collecting the Balo Camp mushrooms. Unfortunately, I haven't really been looking for those as much as I should be. Also, I think I'm going away from the home base here. I'm going to drill my way back home. Home is just a tunnel away. That's what I always say. Okay, we have the location of the final pump ready to go. Now I just get to make a fun roller coaster over to it. All right, I just completed the 3rd route, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So let's go over these again. Route number 1, pipe number 1. A straight line to where the pump is. Probably what most people would prefer in an online setting, to be honest. Straight to the point, get in there, get the job done.
Heading your way, load up.
Oh, good, another swarm. Okay, perfect, great. Then there's pipe number 2. Pipe number 2 goes straight through a drill that I made to make it a straight line over to the pump. Great use of being a driller. Very proud. Everyone would rock and stone all around us if we were online. Now let's take a look at route number 3, the roller coaster route. I cut into the mountain going the opposite direction I should. This is a pretty steep climb here, but don't you worry, we'll gain some speed. Bosco needs to keep preparing this. As we open up into the cave, we get a beautiful glimpse at some of the pink foliage in here, but we pick up some speed going around looking at this stuff. I don't know. Hey, off the track. I don't know what this stuff is, but I thought it looked neat and I would use it for mood lighting. It reminds me of that, the Snow White roller coaster at the Magic Kingdom. Now we're on the second hill. We're coming around the corner to a sharp decline. We actually travel over the path we came in on and then go directly to the pump. That went into an entirely useless room. You love to see it. Should probably help Bosco put this together. He seems a little preoccupied with the swarm. Maybe I should also be preoccupied with the swarm. Now, I kind of like this mission because I've been hanging out in one spot inside this cave for a long time, working on my project. I find that very satisfying. I like being able to look around and see my old torches that I threw out earlier. Something about that's just very pleasing. But if this isn't your thing, there are plenty of missions where you could explore massive, massive, massive cave systems that seemingly go on forever in search of rare materials, in search of bonus materials for your missions. There's a lot of variety in this game.
Pipelines and pump jacks are all in place, and the liquid morkite is waiting. Return to the refinery and start up the pump sequence.
Roger that. We're not just here to build roller coasters. Okay, the ride's pretty fun on the way back, too. Jeez, that's a lot of speed. Okay, so now, if I hit this button, we will actually start to refine what the pumps are for. However, this will make a lot of noise and stir up a lot of the wildlife as well. So we need to be prepared. I'm going to deposit all of my nitra into this thing. Perfect. We're good to go. I'm also going to call in another resupply. We already have a fresh one down here, but might as well have another.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
And I'm going to make sure that I'm totally topped off, which it looks like I am. So let's go over our routes. This is route 1. This is direct to the thing. Okay, route 1 and 2 are going to be the easy ones to defend. 3 might be hard. But here we go. It's just us and we need to get the job done. Start refining. Process 1%, 2%. That won't be that bad.
Morkite is being extracted. Refinery and all pump jacks are working at full capacity.
Good, good.
The noise will draw in the locals, so stay on your toes and do what you can to protect and maintain the equipment.
Will do.
Bugs, get ready.
Bosco, you see anything? I'm not seeing anything on the ground, bud. We're at 17% right now. Oh, it's a very big bug. I dropped the C4. Took it down. Any more of these things moving around? He also left a poison cloud for me to stand in. 25%, we're a quarter of the way done. Explosive on the right. Bosco took some great shots there. Got it down before it was even a problem. I feel like Bosco's kind of carrying me right now. kind of lost by myself. Uh-oh.
You need to maintain them.
Pipe 1 is damaged. Pipe 3 is damaged. We're going to check out 1 first. See if we can find the leak. I'm already seeing it. Red light here. Okay, once we fix this up, it should start pumping again. Oh no, next one's broken as well. Heading for it right now. Now, what's fun is you actually ride the pipe to these locations. So your design actually gets to be used for maintenance as well. So that means we got to take the big roller coaster on 3 to look for the problem. And you could say that maybe having a super long roller coaster trek, you know, maybe makes this take a little longer than it needs to. Oh, there's one, I see it. I'm on it. Hopefully this is the only one. Nope, there's more. I wonder if I could just send Bosco to repair the line, or if I have to look at each individual break. Oh, I see the next one. I see the next one. It's actually right by the entrance. This is really good for me. Hold on, we can get back super quick. Hold on. We just need to think like a driller. All right, so I made it so the track overlaps on itself, but we could just drop down and ride this back to the entrance. That wasn't intended. That's just brilliant, though.
50%. Keep all systems running, and we're done in no time. We got company. Incoming swarm approaching you.
Roger that. Another swarm call out. Only 60% left to go on this thing. I see an explosive on my resupply. I don't like that. Whoa. Hey, why don't you be my friend, bud? Come on, be my friend. Come on.
Sequence at 75%. The cargo rocket is almost full.
Nice. When I play this in multiplayer, we have our things breaking all the time. I wonder if damage to the line is less in single player, or if it's like a difficulty of the mission kind of thing. We're at 86% right now. It looks like we're kind of cruising to 100%. Let's see if we have any other problems.
The pipelines are...
Oh, it's number 3 again. It's number 3. All right, I'm on it. Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm coming in. Oh, enemies also here as well. That's probably the guy who broke the pipe. Okay, we're on this, fixing it up, no problem. I also have some nitra here I might want to collect for the way back. I don't know how close we are to another resupply. Looks like I see the next bit of damage too. I'm on it, Bosco, don't worry. We're about to be back up and operational with only 10% left to go. We got it. And I'm gonna switch tracks. There we go, nice.
Liquid Morkite quota met. Hit the return button on the refinery to send the goods to orbit.
Roger that.
The drop pod to get you out.
Sending it to orbit. Now you're gonna get me out of here too, right? Now, unfortunately, I can't. Look at this weird thing. Nice. What was that? Now, unfortunately, I can't go back with that thing. I'm gonna have to go to a drop ship.
Well done. Cargo rocket is returning to orbit. We're sending in the drop pod to get you out.
All right. Mission Control may not be able to get that drop ship near me, though. We may have to do some drilling in order to get to it in a reasonable time. Now, if I'm not on this dropship by the time it needs to leave, I get left behind. It's very important we make this. It's 120 meters away. Looks like it's still falling. Kind of looks like it might be landing by one of our... It landed on track 3! I can take track 3 to it! It's the perfect track! 2 minutes and 37 seconds, but... Whoa, it actually did! It's right there! Did it break my track? Hey! Hey, I worked really hard on that! What the fuck? That's okay. Mission successful. Let's get out of here, Bosco! And back to the hub we go. Just to be clear, this is only scratching the surface. There is character talent builds that you can fill out to make your character play exactly like you want to. And I believe only accessible after you hit prestige levels, you unlock deep dives, which are an entirely different thing that we're not going to go into. But let's say exploring caves isn't your thing. Well, if you want to fight bosses, there are also missions for that as well. These dreadnoughts that we can go after and take down. but on just normal missions, there could be side bosses that we uncover, there could be a cosmetic cache that we find, and plenty of other secrets along the way. And just in case I wasn't crystal clear, this game supports between 1 and 4 players. We had that little robot with us because we were solo today. I caught this when I was editing. I didn't show you one very important thing. If you were looking at that level and you thought it looked a little easy, maybe you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, or if you thought it looked a little too scary and you want to go in and have an easier time, you can actually change the hazard level of the level. It gives you better rewards if you go higher, but if you're looking for just a chill, easy time trying to learn the game, you can go in on a low risk. Or if you have your friends with you, kitted out, ready to go, you can try lethal difficulty, which I don't even have unlocked yet. I think this is pretty new. I sent out the call on Twitter to ask you guys what you think of Deep Rock Galactic before recording this episode, and this is what you guys had to say. It seems like it is a beloved game, not only by me, but by some of you as well. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out a ton. And we will be back next week with another episode of Mother Game Time. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you again soon.